Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Good evening and welcome to the Desmond Hotel for the first ever Capital District Sports Women of the Year Awards event. I'm Marissa Jacks of Spectrum News and Spectrum Sports. Pleased to be your MC this evening. Tonight we're going to recognize 10 high school and 5 college female student athletes for their outstanding performance, not only on the field but off it as well, and community service going along with that for all these student athletes. More than 100 institutions were provided nomination opportunities, and tonight we honor the best and brightest young ladies from our area. We want to thank the Desmond for their hospitality. Of course, this was originally supposed to be in May, as you all know, but things have changed, and we're just glad to be here tonight, being safe. I had the opportunity to cover many of these young women throughout their high school and college careers, and when Eric sent me the list, I was blown away. For all the parents here, you have done an amazing, amazing job, because not only have you raised amazing young women, but they're going to go out and they're going to change the world. And some of them are doing that already, having graduated from college and moved on. And I think this group of young women really shows that women can do everything. You don't have to pick. You don't have to choose. You can have it all. And that's what these young women here represent. So for the parents and the guardians, congratulations. Thank you for raising amazing young women that I've had the pleasure to cover. Watching them on the field, they are really class acts and standout athletes. I want to bring up the man behind all this. I've known Eric McDowell for several years, and he approached me a couple of years ago and said, I have this idea, and this is what I want to do. I want to honor the young women of Section 2 in the Capital District. And I said, absolutely, whatever you need, just let me know. I would love to be a part of it. I think it's important because we see a lot of the young men in our area on TV, in the newspapers, and more, that's changing. And it's these young women out here that are taking over. They're taking over your TV screens. They're taking over the newspapers for the amazing things that they are doing. So Eric approached me 2 years ago, and this is his brainchild. And he's worked extremely, extremely hard on this. And I know it's something that is very close to his heart. So now I want to bring up Eric McDowell to say a few words.
Thank you, Internet. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate your service tonight and also our lunch when I floated CDSWOY to you for your thoughts 2 years ago. Thanks to the CDSWOY board members, Jennifer McDowell, Alyssa Gormley-Collins, and Brandon Phillips. I appreciate your efforts. Thanks to the Desmond staff and all the advertisers, donors, and hosts of the fundraising events listed in our program. You believed in CDSWOY and helped to make this event possible. And also thank you to Senator Jim Tedisco for the proclamations that our honors will receive later this evening, the state senator. Good evening, everyone here, and also those of you now watching our video to bring this glorious evening into your homes. At a time when we need good news, the stars will surely glow. When you hear what they have done, my, the smiles will grow. 24 hours, time flies. Everyone is so busy throughout the days. But yet, these ladies always find the time. They truly do amaze. Liz loves to help elementary school, charity drives, and more. She also helps with lacrosse assist for her teammates to score. Scholar athlete and all over the pitch, the court, and the track, blood drives, circles of mercy, they all prove that Mackenzie has no time to slack. All-American, All-East, All-Conference, and now All-CDSWOY. That's the best. Always on the go with a mission, Morgan brings her teammates joy. Many, many records on the track and a field hockey MVP. Libraries and pantries, Amelia defines being the best you can be. Morgan holds court for VB and BKB and is the valedictorian of her class. Food banks and farms can be proud you earned this award of glass. President's List, many honor societies, an all-star on the hardwood, toys, reading, and letters, kids believe they can achieve because Megan could. Rachel bowls us over as a counselor, a leader, showing so much care. Choir and drama and so many other clubs, yet she still finds time to spare. Corny but good. A valedictorian, big goal scorer leader, and also for soccer and also basketball, softball, all-star honors, an all-star. Giving your time with Red Cross in the holidays, Brittany, you truly raised the bar. Over 200 goals, 2 state titles, and numerous time Player of the Year. Solid in her class, helpful in elementary class. We know why Brooke is here. 3-time top 5 student in her class, awards in hoops and in softball, Rotary, Tutor, Citizen Award. You could say, and I will, Mackenzie stands tall. A valedictorian, commendations, so many badges Lydia does wear, soccer, track records, and ministries. She surely does have flair. 3-time field hockey MVP, plus bowling, lacrosse, lots to say. Fun volunteer, youth coach. Lauren proves where there's a Willis, there's a way. Scholar athlete, captain, star in soccer, basketball, track and field. Club president, drama, the Do Something Club. Rachel's legacy is sealed. These are the stars. Their stories. They will bring us happy tears. So enjoy your evening. 2020, Capital District, Sportswomen of the Year.
Thank you, Eric. And that emotion that you saw from Eric is 100% genuine. He cares about this almost as much as he cares about his little girl at home and his wife. He's been great, and I know how passionate he is about this because my phone rings at all hours. 1 in the morning, he has an idea. 6 a.m. the next morning, he has an idea. So this has been great for me, but Eric has really put in all the work here, so he deserves another round of applause. Now we're going to introduce you to our guest speaker who provided her thoughts from her office in Austin, Texas. Chris Plonsky has worked in college athletics since 1976. She's in her 32nd year at the University of Texas. She's an executive senior associate athletics director and chief of staff at UT's women administrator for the Big 12 Conference and NCAA governance. She's a USA basketball board member, an emeritus board member for the National Football Foundation and College Football Hall of Fame. She has been a member of so many different boards within the NCAA, not only, as we talked about, women's basketball and football, but she was also working in communications, which I know Eric can appreciate, and media relations at Iowa State, Texas, in the Big East Conference. Born in Pittsburgh, raised in Greensburg, PA, and Northeast Ohio. Chris earned a BS in journalism at Kent State. She was a 3-year varsity student athlete for basketball and editor of the school newspaper. Please welcome one of the most respected and accomplished athletic administrators in the country, Chris Plonsky.
Hello, friends in upstate New York. My name is Chris Plonsky. I am the Executive Senior Associate Athletics Director and Chief of Staff in Athletics at the University of Texas in Austin, Texas. Hook 'em horns for those of you that may or may not recognize the name of that school. I'm very excited today to join all of you for the District Sports Women of the Year Honors event. Thanks to our friend Eric McDowell of Eric Idea Agency. I've known Eric for a long time. I admired him greatly throughout his work, but this is so much part of his dream and his give back to the community and to all of you young people that we're honoring tonight. Eric was a wonderful leader in our College Sports Information Directors of America organization. I was a PR officer before I got into administration. I'm a Kent State University grad, not too far from where you all live, Kent, Ohio, but wanted to, again, thank Eric because as he was during most of his career before he formed his own company and this 501c3 organization. He was so student, athlete, and coach-centric in his work, which is a credit to him as someone who loves higher education and opportunity for young people. I understand that there are 13 honorees, again, scholastic honorees that are selected from 94 high schools and 15 colleges in the area. I love the term best and brightest that Eric used for the honoring of this group. We use that term a lot here at Texas in terms of our recruiting. We try to recruit the best and brightest, not only student athletes, but faculty and staff, and all of those who get the honor of working at our institution. And I know all of you feel the same way at your schools and your universities and colleges. You know, many of us, I'll be entering my 32nd year at the University of Texas this fall, and we've all spent our entire careers prioritizing the health, the welfare, and the future hopes of young people. And really, as I look at this group of honorees, you're fulfilling and validating our work. I've worked at University of Texas twice, worked at Kent State as an undergrad, at Iowa State, and at the original Big East Conference, that great collection of Eastern schools, including Syracuse, that for so long was sort of the core of Northeast sports with regard to college basketball mainly, but so many other sports as well for men and women. And I will tell you that very, very proud that this is a group of women being honored tonight here at Texas. When I first joined this staff in 1981, Title IX was only 9 years old, but Texas had been hard at it, providing scholarship opportunities to young women to come to this great university to earn a degree and also compete in sports. I think in the background you'll see some historic posters of Title IX. That was from ESPNW, some letters that were written in the early 70s to congressmen and senators in Washington to advocate for Title IX and opportunities for women in sports. And it's always been something close to my heart, even though now, again, we're very proud of 20 sports programs at Texas. And like you, alongside your classmates, you're competing and getting the same opportunities as the young men in your colleges and high school. And that's a good thing now that Title IX is approaching, gosh, soon it'll be 50 years old. What a wonderful law. But I want to talk about you. You all have earned your stripes, and I can't imagine the type of spring you've gone through as young people. You're so talented, you're so gifted in this COVID environment, this health challenge that the entire world is facing and our country is facing. And I know how hard hit the New York area was early on, and we're going through that now in our state. But for you all to continue to thrive and dedicate yourselves not only to your training where possible, to your educational advancement where possible, but also to earn these honors that you're about to receive in front of your family and friends and many other onlookers thanks to technology. It's a real credit to, again, the reason why we work and why Eric is so dedicated to what you do, and as are your teachers and coaches. You exhibit the things that sports and education in tandem are about. You've got great selflessness, toughness. You're willing to play a role for the greater good. You're willing to sacrifice. And again, you did all of that when things were normal. And now in this environment, it's even tougher to challenge yourselves and to get through and to learn how to be flexible despite great stress levels. I'm sure insulation, quarantining, all the things that have been limiting around our structure for sports. Think about how free we've all felt around sports. Free to compete, free to cheer, free to train, to have fan exchanges, to have your colleagues and friends and family watch you personally. Think about about all the things that have been cut back, and yet you have maintained a high level of production and perfection to be honored as you are going to be tonight. And I also think about all the things that have not been able to come to fruition, not only games and championships, but graduations and weddings and parties and celebrations of positive things that have happened either for you or your friends or your family. COVID has made some of us lonely because you miss the interaction with people. But again, I know that all of you, because these honors include community service and give back, you've all been able to maintain all of that throughout this difficult spring and early summer. You've continued to give back to your communities in really creative ways, including doing digital exchange. And I think some of you are probably doing hospital visits or grade school visits or interacting with young people so you can serve as a role model, and doing that virtually, which is just as impactful for them. So again, you've maintained your close-knittedness, your flexibility, and most of all, you've been able to emotionally support each other and emotionally support many other people around you who have been in need. And you put your own interests aside in order to do that. So for that, I commend you. We all commend you. There's going to be a future. We're going to get through this. The best thing about being around education in high school and higher education in colleges and universities is we're around some of the best and brightest minds in the business. And together we approach it as a team, and we collaborate of how we're going to get through COVID, and how eventually our medical experts are going to find the right treatment and vaccines, and there will be a normalcy to America again, and to our communities, and to our schools, and to our sports programs. It'll be a slow play. We've got to kind of treat this as a marathon, get the first mile in, and then face the next 22 plus. It is not easy, but if it was easy, everyone could do it. And I believe in my heart that coaches and student athletes are going to be our leaders through this and set the examples for many of us, because we do have that ability to gather steam together and as a team, and to use that training background, that bouncing back from adversity background, and just being able to achieve things through difficulty. That's what sports is. You achieve through difficulty. Nothing is easy about sports and training and getting better, but you all know how to do it. I'm particularly, again, delighted that you are young women who have taken advantage of your resources and opportunities and applied yourselves in such a great way in order to be honored tonight for the three prongs: your scholastics, your athletics gifts, and also for your community service and your leadership. I think we're all watching a lot of video and TV and streaming and all the things that have tried to keep our minds occupied at difficult times. I like to listen to music and inspirational songs, so I found a song or listened to the other day, a song by New Radicals. It's not new. The group was called New Radicals, but that song, "You Get What You Give," is a really inspirational one for me. I think the words in it that include hope and that we'll get through this. I think if you think about the words in that song, and a little bit of music in the background here, but you do get what you give, and the world will become a better place because of you. So I'm going to leave you with a little rock and roll on that song by the New Radicals. I wish you the best. Much love and blessings. Take good care, Capital District area, and congrats, ladies, on great achievements.
Thank you to Chris for that. We appreciate, of course, her insight and her thoughts and her support. On behalf of Eric and the board, we want to announce that we'll be providing a donation to the American Cancer Society in honor of Chris Plonsky. So thank you very much. So now it's time to announce some of these young ladies that we are here to honor. And we're going to start with someone who has just done amazing things. We want to start with Liz Brady of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Liz is a lacrosse player from Bradford, Massachusetts. Academically, she posted a 3.55 GPA for the fall semester and a 3.1 overall GPA in biomedical engineering. She served as an R&D quality intern at Alexion Pharmaceuticals in Boston. Liz serves as a mentor for the Women at Rensselaer Peer Mentoring Program. She's a 2-year member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and worked in the communications department. Athletically, she broke the school record for assists in a season in 2019 after overcoming ACL surgery. She recorded 36 assists that spring. Liz was a 2-time Liberty League Honor Roll selection. In terms of community service, Liz does a whole lot of that as well. It includes Colleges Against Cancer, the American Cancer Society, the Red Cross Blood Drive, Things of My Very Own, reading to elementary school students at School 14 in Troy, as well as Latham Ridge Elementary School, Special Olympics basketball tournament, and the National Girls and Women's Sports Day Clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a 2020 Capital District Sports Woman of the Year, Liz Brady.
I'm honored to be recognized here tonight with all of you. You all very much deserve this award. And a big thank you to Eric, the board, and everyone else for making tonight happen. I know it's not the way we wanted it to be, but I'm so grateful to be here and for all of us to celebrate this together. The past 4 years at RPI have been some of the hardest but the most rewarding of my entire life. I was lucky enough to be surrounded by people who encouraged me to embrace every opportunity and supported me through each of my endeavors. The RPI athletic staff, from like the trainers to the administrators to facilities, they strive to create the best experience for every student athlete, and they go above and beyond to do so. So I have to thank them for always being there and creating a great experience for me and for everyone else that I get to play with. To Coach and Sarah, thank you guys for pushing me on the field and then acting as my part-time moms off of it. And then building off of that, my team has become my second family. I'm only able to do what I do because they're by my side for all of it. There's literally nothing I do where they're not standing next to me. So this belongs to me as much as it belongs to them. And then a final thank you goes out to my family, my parents and my siblings. They've been my day one supporters, and they've been my rock through everything, ups and downs. So I have to thank them. But thank you, everyone. I'm very happy to be here.
Congratulations to Liz, and love that she brought her teammates up as well. Next, we want to meet Mackenzie Brown of Rensselaer High School. Mackenzie competes in soccer, basketball, and track and field. She's received numerous academic awards, including the Empire State Girls Award, the NASSP American Citizenship Award, the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award, Daughters of the American Revolution Excellence in American History Award, School Administrators Association of New York State Region 6 Leadership Award, Youth to Youth International Award, Top Student at Hudson Valley Community College in Psychology, the Academic Excellence Award in Physics, as well as the Iron Woman Award. Athletically, Mackenzie received the Basketball Scholar Athlete Award. She was an AAU Junior Olympics participant, received the Sportsmanship Award, was a high school Heisman Scholarship winner, and a NISFA Scholar Athlete. Mackenzie's community service includes assisting as an organizer for a youth summit through the Troy Drug-Free Community Coalition, volunteering for collecting clothes for teens through Circles of Mercy, the Red Cross Blood Drive, Christmas in the City, Trunk or Treat through Radar, Kiwanis Club for the Community Pancake Breakfast. She's also a volunteer for youth soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome another 2020 Capital District Sportswoman of the Year, Mackenzie Brown.
Hi everyone. You guys don't know how excited I am just to be here and that we could all do this, even if it was a couple months late, but better late than never. Over the past 5 months, I've had ample time to reflect on my life in the past 4 years of high school. These past 5 months in quarantine were especially difficult as a senior because this is the time where all your hard work is starting to pay off. There's supposed to be athletic banquets, academic award ceremonies, graduation, prom, and everything that you are told to look forward to throughout your entire year of high school. However, obviously the class of 2020 seniors had it a little bit differently. During the beginning of quarantine, all that I thought about was how hard I had worked in school and how hard I had trained in sports for the past 4 years, and how it kind of seemed irrelevant now. I wanted to have my most successful track season yet, a normal graduation, and overall just the last few moments to soak in and reminisce about all of the amazing memories and achievements I've had in high school. However, I had quickly realized that instead of being upset over what could have been, I began thinking about what was and who had brought me to such a successful point in my life. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for always sitting through 3 seasons of my sporting events for 4 years in rain, sleet, snow, and ice, and being more than happy to do so. I would also like to thank my siblings for coming, even though they had to do so by force. Next, I would like to thank all of my coaches for always pushing me farther than what we all thought I could, because in life, that happens whether you are ready or not. Next, I would like to thank all of my teammates I have ever had for teaching me the importance of bringing others up, because your team is only as strong as your weakest link. I would also like to thank Omar for always bringing me hot fries and Hershey's chocolate bars, because I'm 100% convinced that those are the snacks of success. Finally, I would like to thank the committee, the Capital District Sports Women of the Year Committee, for organizing this and just having all of us have this amazing experience together. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mackenzie. I don't know if the coaches in the room are going to be happy that you're eating all that stuff, but yeah, I'm sure we'll let it slide. Next up, we want to introduce you to Morgan Burchart of the College of St. Rose. Academically, Morgan, a soccer player from Burnt Hills, was named a United Soccer Coaches Second-Team Scholar All-American and a First-Team Scholar All-East. Athletically, Morgan was a Third-Team All-America pick and earned First-Team All-East honors. She was a Northeast 10 First-Team All-Conference pick and made the NE10 All-Tournament team and the NCAA Championship All-Tournament team when her team reached the semifinal round. She's a 4-time All-Conference pick, a Division II Second-Team All-East pick. She was 4th in program history with 114 points, tied for 11th with 31 goals, and 2nd in program history with 52 assists. She's one of just 8 players in school history to record 100 career points. Morgan was the Division II leader in assists in 2019 in the country and a top 3 pick in all of NCAA Division I, II, and III. Morgan's community service includes a board member of St. Rose Student Athletic Advisory Committee. She's a 4-year member, the recipient of the 2019 Michael Simpson Stryker Award, a volunteer at Capital City Rescue Mission, the Albany Food Bank, team reading days at Delaware Community School. She organized Penny Wars, a fundraiser for the Strength in Numbers nonprofit organization. She coaches girls soccer, volunteers at Delaware Community School, and volunteers with the St. Rose Women's Soccer Youth Clinics. And she's somebody who we watched grow throughout her career. She had 2 injuries that most players probably would have never come back from, and she came back and did all that in 2019, leading the country in assists. So congratulations, and please welcome Morgan Burchart.
First, I would just like to thank Eric McDowell and everyone else involved in providing us local athletes with such an amazing event to showcase our accomplishments. I can only imagine how challenging it was during a global pandemic. Next, I would like to thank all of my coaches I had throughout my club years at Albany Alley Cats Premier and Burnt Hills. Betsy Drombor, Skip Dawson, Brian Bold, Ed Guthrie, Mark Van Leuven, and Jim Lennox. As a young girl, I found my love and passion for soccer instantly. My talents were noticed at a young age when I joined Albany Alley Cats, and throughout my developing years, I then used the knowledge given to me by my coaches there to further shine my experience at Burnt Hills. I'm fortunate enough that I was able to excel further and play at a top Division II school in the nation right down the road from where I call home. My collegiate coaches, Lorian Jason Gathile, Kaylee Egbert, Renee Ransdell, and Megan Arno were always there by my side, supporting me in any way that I needed. They've all watched me grow up from the time that I was 15 until now at 24 years old. Family and togetherness is instilled in our program at St. Rose, and I consider them all family, and for that I am extremely grateful. The impact and relationships that I have with all of my other coaches stand strong today, and I stay in contact with all of them, and that is something that I believe is truly special. Lastly, I just want to thank my parents and my brother for the endless support that they gave me throughout my athletic career. From a young age, both of my parents were always there attending, and for the 20 years that I played competitive soccer and traveled all throughout the United States, I think they missed a total of 5 games. I'm so fortunate for them to be by my side, especially during both of my ACL recoveries. I also credit them to my success because of their endless support and ability to never pressure me to do better, which is a rare combination to have these days. On a final note, to all the other honorees, congratulations, and for the student athletes continuing on with your careers, good luck and set goals for you to achieve, because you can reach them if you are disciplined and driven. Thank you.
Congratulations, Morgan. Next, let's honor Amelia Canetto of Taconic Hills High School. Amelia competed in field hockey and track and field. She is a scholar athlete and is on the high honor roll. She's also a member of the National Honor Society and sailed the Caribbean to do marine biology research, receiving scuba certification. Amelia has been a part of the University at Albany Science Research Program for 3 years. On the track, she set new school records at Taconic Hills in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters, and joined her teammates with new school records in the 4x4 and 4x800. She was the team's most valuable player in 10th and 11th grade. She competed at the state championship level in the 400 meters, finishing 3rd and finishing 8th in the 200 meters. She competed in the National Junior Olympics in the 200 meter, 400 meter, and triple jump. In field hockey, Amelia was the most improved player in 11th grade, scoring 24 goals. In her senior year, she was the captain and team MVP, scoring 21 goals while earning first-team All-Star honors. Amelia's community service includes volunteering at the library and at the food pantry. She volunteers her time at the library's kids booth and a local farmer's market. Amelia has worked as a camp counselor for kids, organizing hikes, arts and crafts, and sports activities. She also was a Girl Scout reaching cadet level. Now, Amelia headed to Coastal Carolina earlier this month to start college, but Eric made a visit to Taconic Hills and got the opportunity to present her with her award. So here's Amelia.
Possible, including all my coaches, field hockey coach, track coach, both my parents for helping, being really supportive and helping me push myself through these last 4 years of high school.
Please welcome Amelia's parents to accept tonight's award on her behalf, Heather and John. Congratulations. Next, we want to honor Morgan Fish of Fort Edward High School. Morgan competes in volleyball and basketball. She's the valedictorian of the class of 2020 and has a 99 average. She was a member of the National Honor Society and Triad Music Honor Society. She was a New Visions medical student program. Athletically, Morgan was a 4-year varsity athlete in 2 sports and multi-year starter for each of those sports. Her teams made the sectional championship in both volleyball and basketball. She served as the captain for both teams Morgan earned the Top Scholar Athlete Award from Section 2 during the basketball season and was an Adirondack Lead Scholar Athlete representative, as well as a News Channel 13 All-Star of the Week back in the fall. Morgan's community service includes Double H Ranch, Key Club, Student Council, Operation Santa, Regional Food Bank, Platoon Land Farm, and Peer Mentor Leader. Throughout the past 6 years, she's taken it upon herself to work with area service providers on a number of occasions. Her work with the Regional Food Bank and Platoon Land Farm helps support local families in need right here in our area. Through part of her work with the National Honor Society, Morgan has helped maintain Fort Edwards Community Garden as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a 2020 Capital District Sportswoman of the Year, Morgan Fish.
First, I'd like to thank Eric and the Capital District Sportswoman of the Year Board for making this all possible, especially with everything going on. And I would like to thank first my parents, because they've been there ever since second grade. They were my first coaches. They started this journey with me like forever ago, and I can't thank them enough for being at every game, every tournament, for like even the pink tournaments for volleyball, which last hours on end. And I would also like to thank my high school athletic director, Mr. Ratty. He's been in my corner for so long, so many years, and he's helped me achieve so many of my goals this year and for previous years, and he's just been like a huge supporter, so I can't thank him enough. And I'd also like to thank my volleyball coach, Michelle Taylor, who wrote me such a great letter for this program, for this ceremony. And she's there to make every practice, even no matter how hard, just fun and make sure the whole team supports each other. And I'm so thankful for her and my basketball coach, Mr. Jason Thomas. Even though he makes us run 1.5 miles every day around the gym, it's like 30 laps. It's horrible. But he's there to help push us and make us better, and he's the reason why we got to where we were, sectional champions. He grew with us from freshman year all the way up through senior year and got us out of the 4-year drought that we had without going back to sectionals, and we finally did it this year. So thank you to him as well, and congratulations to all these amazing female athletes and scholars, and good luck with all your future endeavors.
Congratulations, Morgan, on those sectional championships. Now we're going to honor Megan Flynn of the Sage Colleges. Megan, a native of Hoosick Falls, competes in basketball and made the Empire 8 President's List, Sage Athletic Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society, Sigma Delta Beta Honor Society, Sage Select Leadership Development Group, and she was on the Dean's List for all 7 semesters, and we say 7 because she actually graduated early. She also earned Skyline Conference Scholar Athlete recognition during her career. Megan was named to the 2019-2020 Academic All-America NCAA Division III team. She was selected to the Academic All-District First Team and became the first Sage basketball player honored with the Academic All-America Award and 9th overall at Sage. A graduate student now at Sage working on her MBA, Megan carried a 3.99 GPA as an undergraduate while boasting a 4.0 as a graduate student. On the court, Megan was selected to the 2020 D3Hoops.com All-East team, the Empire 8 Women's Basketball All-Tournament team, a pair of Empire 8 Player of the Week citations, and a selection to the first team. She was also nominated for the Jostens Trophy, a team captain this past season, and wrapped up her illustrious career with 877 points and 684 rebounds. The Gators advanced to the championship game for the first time ever thanks to everything she did on the court. Megan's community service includes Chomper's Reading Program, the Humane Society, Halloween 5K, Centennial 5K, Sage Engaged, Toys for Tots, Thanksgiving food drives, Make-A-Wish, the MS Walk, and the Breast Cancer Walk. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Megan Flynn.
this is such an honor. We should all be really, really proud considering there are so many incredible student athletes in the Capital Region and incredible women, and there's only 13 of us here that are honored, and that's really incredible. So I'd first like to thank my parents, my sister at home, all my family that has supported me ever since I was little. I would not be who I am without you, and you've given me literally everything. I would like to thank, obviously, Eric, everyone who was involved in the CDSWOY program and this event tonight. And I'd also like to thank everyone in the Capital Region and beyond who works to highlight the achievements of women and girls in sports. These efforts are so important, making us more visible and understanding our value. Like you said earlier, it's becoming more and more prevalent, and that's really awesome to see. And it's going to be really impactful for the young women who are growing up in our community. I know that while my competitive athletic career is over, I know, and I know everyone here knows, that everything that makes a great athlete is not physical. And it's those non-physical attributes that are going to make us great leaders and great women role models in the future. So thank you. Yeah.
Congratulations, Megan. Next, we want to honor Rachel Hunsiger of Lake George High School. Rachel competes in bowling and has about a 95 average. She's ranked 7th in her class at Lake George. Athletically, Rachel is the captain of her bowling team and a leadership council member. Rachel's community service includes the Castleton Honors Choir, the Eyes of the World Student-Led Cultural Showcase Chairperson, the Being Human Project, Glen Street Team, True Colors LGBTQ+ Diversity Conference, French Club, Spectrum Club President, Yearbook Committee Editor and Treasurer, School Newspaper Editor, Rock Solid Mentoring Program Team Leader, Leadership Retreat for the YMCA, Class of 2020 Secretary, Astronomy Club, Student-to-Student Peer Counselor, Senior High Art Club, Senior Select Choir, Cabaret Club, and Drama Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome another 2020 Capital District Sportswoman of the Year, Rachel Hunsiger.
Thank you to everyone involved in the Capital District Sportswoman of the Year for recognizing all 13 of us, as well as the fact that sports don't mean everything. They're not the only thing. They need to be balanced with scholastics and community service in order to represent a truly well-rounded person. Thank you to all of my teammates for the past 6 years of showing me how to be empathetic, patient, and an active listener. I would like to thank both my coaches, Coach Skelly and Coach Todd, for giving me unconditional support and understanding of balancing my schedule. In my senior year, I spread my day throughout 17 clubs, and I would like to thank all of my advisors and my teachers for the unconditional support and advice and guidance they gave me. I would also love to thank Rotary and my partners through that in the Being Human Project for showing me how I should not fear failure or the unknown in developing something such as a community service project. And I would also like to thank Mrs. Olson and Mr. Kokoza for being behind me 100% while developing Lake George's Eyes on the World Festival. Thank you again.
Congratulations, Rachel. We just want to take a quick break, about 10 minutes. There are some refreshments and drinks just outside here. And for those of you watching at home, we'll be back here to start up the second part of our program at 7:15.
Folks, a reminder.
at Northville. She was a Section 2 girls basketball scholar athlete nominee. Other honors include Principals List grades 9 through 11, Spanish Achievement Award, Senior Class Vice President, English Achievement Award, Elmira College Key Award, University of Rochester Young Leader Award, the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Award, National Honor Society member, and Northville Girls Athletic Association member. Athletically, Brittany was a 2019 Girls Scholar WAC Mohawk Division First Team All-Star. She scored 111 career soccer goals and was a 2019 Girls Soccer WAC Section 2 First Team All-Star and Section 2 Class D Player of the Year. Other honors include Class D First Team All-State, Section 2 Class D Sectional Champion, New York State Regional Champion. In softball, Brittany earned the WAC Mohawk Division First Team honor. She led the team in batting average, RBI, and stolen bases. She's been a WAC Second Team All-Star in basketball. Brittany was also a News Channel 13 Athlete of the Week. Brittany's community service includes Adirondack Cycle Event, Edinburgh Commons School PTO Dinner, Northville Athletic Booster Club Car Wash, Northville Youth Program Halloween Carnival, Edinburgh Commons School Easter Bunny Event, making Christmas blankets for needy families through the Edinburgh EMS, and Christmas gift collections for elementary school families in need. Regional Food Bank of Northeastern New York, American Red Cross Blood Drive, and collecting for the Ronald McDonald House right here in Albany. Brittany was the lead in the 2020 Drama Club performance of Newsies as well. Very well-rounded. Please welcome another 2020 Capital District Sportswoman of the Year, Brittany Moore.
It is with great pleasure that I would like to thank President McDowell and the board for acknowledging us all as Capital District Sportswomen of the Year. And it is an honor to be recognized for our years of hard work and dedication to each of our sports. I would like to begin by thanking all the teachers I've had throughout the years, motivating me to excel in academics as well as attending my different athletic contests. I would like to thank the countless coaches and teammates who have all challenged me to work harder and become a better athlete. I would not be where I am today without them. As well as a special thank you to my athletic director, Mr. John Karbowski, for nominating me and for always advocating for the athletes in sports program at Northville Central School. Finally, I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, who spent countless hours driving me to practices and games and always supporting me in any way they could. Again, congratulations to all the Capital District Sportswomen of the Year. Thank you.
Congratulations. Now we want to honor Brooke Pickett of Stillwater High School. Brooke competes in soccer, was named to the Principals List, the National Honor Society, Link Crew, and the Varsity Club. She also served in student government at Stillwater. Brooke closed out her high school soccer career ranked 5th in New York State with 208 career goals and 9th in single-season goals with 58. She's a 3-time captain and received numerous Player of the Year honors in 2019, including Wazarin League Offensive Player of the Year. That's the 3rd time she's won that. Times Union First Team and Player of the Year. Also the 3rd time she's won that. Class C Section 2 and Class C New York State Player of the Year. Brooke helped lead Stillwater to the Wazarin League Championship, the Class C Section 2 title, the Class C Regional Championship, and twice the Class C New York State Championship. In her career, Stillwater has won 3 league championships, a couple of sectional titles, and of course, as we said, 2 state championships. Community service work by Brooke includes the New Country Toyota Food Drive, Wreaths Across America, a book fair, assisting in elementary classrooms during the summer, Stillwater Give Back Day, and the LLS Student of the Year fundraiser. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brooke Pickett.
Hello everyone. First, I just want to say thank you to Eric and the Capital District Women of the Year Committee for hosting such a beautiful event and recognizing the area's top athletes and students and all of their many achievements. Next, I would like to thank my parents for their unconditional love and support throughout my high school career, both on the field and in the classroom. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you guys. I love you. Lastly, I want to thank my team, Coach I, Coach Carlin, Lemoyne, and Kinney, for showing me an unwavering amount of faith and support. I am so extremely grateful to have been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people that always believed in my abilities throughout all aspects of my life. I am so appreciative for the opportunities that the game of soccer has given me, and am very excited to see where it continues to take me. Also, to whoever made those cookies in the bag, thank you, because they aren't going to last more than 10 minutes in my car ride home. Thank you.
Congratulations to Brooke, and I think I've probably said her name more than any high school athlete in my career at Spectrum News. I think we had all 208 of those goals on TV at some point, so congratulations. Next, we're going to honor Mackenzie Terrell of Middleburg High School. Mackenzie competes in basketball and softball. She's ranked 4th overall in her class. She received the Class of 2020 award, the Class of 2020 Health Science Achievement Award, and has a high honor roll for 4 years. Mackenzie's a NISFA Scholar Athlete and WAC Scholar Athlete, received the 2019 Tim Murphy Scholar Athlete Citizenship Award. Athletically, Mackenzie was honored with the Girls Varsity Softball Coaches Choice Award in 2019. Last season, she was the Girls Varsity Basketball Defensive MVP and captain as well. She won the team's Most Improved Player Award in 2017. She was an Elks Hoop Shoot Foul Shooting Contest regional finalist back in 2016. Mackenzie's community service includes serving in Students Against Drunk Driving, the Rotary Interact Club. She tutors as part of the Liberty Partnership, and she was the treasurer of the National Honor Society. Now, Mackenzie wishes she could be here tonight, but something happened, and she actually had to start college classes a little bit sooner than she thought she was going to, so she's starting tonight with a night class, but Mackenzie did want to send this message along.
Good evening. My name is Mackenzie Terrell from Middleburg Junior Senior High School, and I am honored and humbled to be named as one of the Capital District Sportswomen of the Year. I would like to take this time to thank all those who made this achievement possible. First, I would like to thank my family for supporting me unconditionally in my life. I always appreciate everything you've done for me. My thanks also goes out to the Middleburg Junior Senior High School athletic directors for nominating me, as well as the Athletic Association and MCS Booster Club for sponsoring this recognition. I also want to thank all of my educators and athletic coaches at MCS for supporting my endeavors inside and outside of the classroom. And finally, I would like to thank Eric McDowell and all of the sponsors who have made this award possible for nominees. It is truly appreciated. Thank you again for this wonderful opportunity.
Okay, now we want to honor Lydia Ware of Averill Park High School. Lydia competes in soccer and track and field. She's the valedictorian of the Class of 2020, a member of the National Honor Society. Other honors include a National Merit Scholarship Corporation finalist, recipient of the Rensselaer Medal Award, New York State Capital District Society of Women Engineers Certificate of Merit, Capital Region Scholar, New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence, and Averill Park High School Academic Excellence Awards for 13 courses over the span of her freshman through junior years. Lydia received Rensselaer County Legislature commendation in her freshman, sophomore, and junior years, which is awarded to the top 5 students per class in Averill Park. Lydia participated in Johns Hopkins Center for Talented Youth program, where she earned high honors. Lydia's athletic highlights include Scholar Athlete Soccer Honors for 3 seasons, Brunswick Soccer Club Travel Team, Scholar Athlete Honors all 4 years in track and field, Suburban Council Scholastic All-Star Award in outdoor track and field, the Averill Park Coaches Athleticism, Leadership, Dedication, and Integrity Award, State Qualifier in the 100-meter and 200-meter, Averill Park Outdoor Record Holder in the 100-meter, 200-meter, 4x1, and 4x4 relay. Averill Park's Most Outstanding Track Performer Award, Indoor Record Holder in the 55-meter, 400-meter, 4x2, and 4x4, and the Sprint Medley Relays. qualifier for the New York State Indoor Championships in the 55-meter, finishing third place in the intersectional relay, Penn Relays Wheel 4x400, Times Union High School Track and Field All-Star, Second Team Suburban Council Scholastic All-Star, Averill Park Most Outstanding Sprinter, Averill Park Most Outstanding Scholar Athlete, and AP Rising Star Award. Lydia's community service includes Averill Park Student Athlete Advisory County, secretary and co-founder of the Averill Park High School Science Club, camper and leadership training and leadership education and development program participant at Camp Cedar Brook in the Adirondacks, music ministries, child nurture ministries, vacation Bible school volunteer, and audio-visual ministries at Brunswick Church. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lydia Ware.
To be here tonight in the company of 12 abundantly talented young women is an immense honor. Each one of us has unique talents, whether academic, athletic, or in character, and most of us have, well, all of us have all of the above in different ways, and those have brought us to where we are today. Some of our skills may be similar in nature, but the one thing that I believe we share the most strongly in common is the supportive community that has been nurturing us and pushing us to thrive for many years. The members of each of our communities may have different names, but they all work hard for the same purpose, which is to help us grow and succeed. So to every teacher and coach that I've had since I was a child, thank you for showing me that my goals can always be stretched and that I don't have to be perfect in any way to make a difference. Thank you to Coach Luskin and Coach Goebel especially for teaching me what it means to be a leader by demonstrating that through your own words and actions. Thank you to the Averill Park administrators and athletic director, Mr. Bubniak, for ensuring that all the details are put together, and to our athletic trainer, Rachel Brown, for being so patient through every athlete's injuries, of which I had a lot of them. Most importantly, I want to extend my unreserved appreciation to my family, my mom, my dad, and my younger sister, Rebecca, and to every person who has served as family throughout my life, for the sacrifices that you make daily for myself and for others. I love you guys. In addition to having achieved great things athletically and academically, each one of us is here tonight in part because we have taken steps to give back to the people who have given so much for us. Thank you to every person who has invested in us, and I wish my fellow honorees the best of luck as we all transition into a new segment of life.
Thank you and congratulations, Lydia. Next, let's honor Lauren Willis of South Glens Falls High School. Lauren competes in field hockey, lacrosse, and bowling. She's earned high honor roll recognition since 2017. She's also a member of the Spanish Honor Society and National Honor Society. Athletically, Lauren was named the most valuable player for field hockey in 3 seasons. She's also a scholar athlete in field hockey in each of those 3 years. For the past 3 seasons, Lauren was named to the Section 2 Foothills Field Hockey All-Star First Team. She was a Section 2 All-State honoree in helping lead the South Glens Falls Bulldogs field hockey team to a sectional championship. Lauren has been a lacrosse scholar athlete since 2017 and was named Foothills Lacrosse Honorable Mention in 2019. She also earned scholar athlete honors in bowling in 2018. Lauren's community service includes Salvation Army bell ringer, volunteer for the Ben Osborne Fund, South High Marathon dance participant, field hockey intramural youth coach, ice hockey youth coach, and landscaping for the Double H Ranch. And just a quick shout out to the dance marathon that she is a part of. They've raised like an astronomical amount, and it's a huge deal every year. So anybody who participates in that definitely deserves a round of applause. Please welcome Lauren Willis.
Sorry, I'm a little short, so. Thank you, Mr. McDowell, and everyone else that made this event possible for all of us athletes. I would like to congratulate all the other athletes that have been chosen for this award, and thank you for choosing me to take part in being an athlete that was chosen. I would like to thank my coaches, especially in particular, Mary Ponda and Don Delisle, for nominating me for this award. To get to be the person and athlete I am now, couldn't have done it without my family, friends, and coaches. My most important thanks goes to my parents and grandparents for driving me to all my practices and training sessions, no matter the location or time. I am so thankful for all my teammates and siblings for pushing me to be the best athlete I can possibly be, and continuing to do that even through the times we are going through now. Thank you.
Congratulations to Lauren, and I feel you on that short thing. Next, we want to honor Rachel Winuk of Galway High School. Rachel competes in soccer, basketball, and track and field. She's received numerous honors, including SUNY Buffalo Honors Program, National Junior Honor Society in all 4 grades of high school, academic scholar athlete recognition in all 4 years at Galway High as well. Rachel received the Rensselaer Academic Medal Scholarship. Athletically, she received Scholar Athlete honors in all 3 sports in each of her first 3 years, and she's earned it in soccer and basketball in her senior season. She was the captain in her junior and senior seasons for soccer and basketball. Rachel competed in the 2020 New York State Indoor Track and Field Championships in the high jump in 10th grade. She was a WAC Hudson Valley Division Soccer Second Team All-Star and a WAC All-Star, as well as attending, and she was honored at the Soccer Scholar Athlete Awards Luncheon and Basketball Scholar Athlete Award Breakfast. This past fall, she was a News Channel 13 Athlete of the Week honoree. Rachel's community service includes membership in the following clubs: Student Senate, GTV Anchor, EMC, Prom Committee, Science Club Co-President, Best Buddies, Do Something Club, Drama Club, Leo's Club, and Things of Our Very Own. Rachel was also the class secretary as well as the prom queen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our final 2020 Capital District Sportswoman of the Year, Rachel Winuk.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well and staying happy and healthy and all the good things. I want to say a great big thanks to all the people who made this possible tonight. I'm positive it took a lot of work to take all of this from an idea and then turn it into a reality, especially in times like these. I'd like to thank the selection committee for choosing me as one of the recipients. It is truly an honor and I am so grateful. I'd also like to thank my athletic director back at Galway, Miss Britt, who nominated me for this award. Even though I've only known her a short time, I can safely say she's one of the toughest women I've ever met. Thank you for being such an incredible role model. I'd also like to thank my friends and family. It's always cheesy when people say that, but it's also very, very true. You guys are our rocks. You shape us into who we are today. And you helped us pave the path that will lead us to the people we hope to become in the future. So thank you for all you've done to bring us to this moment and every moment after. All the young women gathered in this room are incredible individuals who are the product of years of care, support, and love that's been given to them by their family and friends. So thank you, Coach Mishaw, Coach Mal, Mr. D, Anna, Grandma, Lisa, Kaylee, Mom, Dad, and all those who guided me and never stopped believing that I could do whatever I set my mind to. You guys are rock stars, and I'm totally your biggest fan. Much love goes out to each of you, and an infinite amount of gratitude. I am who I am today because of you guys. And to the ladies sitting here tonight, I wish you the absolute best of luck in your futures. With hearts and minds like yours, you can accomplish anything. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Rachel. How about one more round of applause for all our honorees here tonight? At this time, we have 2 more final awards to announce in our first year here at the Capital District Sportswomen of the Year program. Now, these awards will be surprises for our 2 recipients as well as their family and friends. and the awards go to the top high school athlete and the top college athlete. So we want to present the 2020 Capital District Grand Scholastic Sports Woman of the Year Award to Lydia Ware of Averill Park. Congratulations to Lydia. And now we want to present the 2020 Capital District Grand Collegiate Sports Woman of the Year Award, and that goes to Morgan Burchart.
I want to take one moment to personally thank a person who would have won this award if I'd thought about it a few years ago, when she was a student athlete at Union College. Please give a warm round of applause to a very familiar face for you student athletes, one of the hardest working women or men in all of communications and in this Capital District. Thank you for our MC tonight, Marissa Jacks.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Total lie, but I appreciate it. Before we end tonight, I just want to thank Eric again for all of his hard work. He put his blood, sweat, and tears literally into this, and I'm sure this is going to be an amazing event that continues for years to come. So we thank you for all that you've done for the female athletes of the Capital Region. So thank you so much. And before we let you all go, I just want to congratulate the young women in this room again. Going through your bios and reading everything that you did, it was amazing to see, and I was beyond impressed. But I can tell you that I am even more impressed hearing you all come up here and speak about the award, speak about your families, speak about your friends, speak about your teammates. You guys are going to do big things in the future. One of you may be the president soon. Maybe that's what's in store for you. But congratulations to you and to your parents and to your families, because you've all done an amazing job. And we hope that you keep in touch with us and look forward to future events. So congratulations again, and have a good night.
As we close out the video, families, if you can stay where you are at this point, and then we'll fill you in.